Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Monday, the 20th of February. We're glad to present our weekly analytical review for major Forex instruments. Now, last week, the euro-dollar pair dropped to the level of 1.1520, but then was recorrected to the middle line of the Bollinger Bands. Currently, the key level for the bulls would be within the range of 1.0690 to 1.0660. The breakout of this channel will allow the pair to go further up to the level of 1.0825. However, the resumption of the downward movement to the levels of 1.0500 and 1.0400 seems more likely. Technical indicators do not give clear signals. Bollinger Bands are directed downwards. MACD histogram moved into negative territory. Stochastic directed upwards. As for the fundamental news of the week, February data on the index of business activity in the US service sector and the consumer price index in the Eurozone may actually affect the price. In the current situation, long positions could be opened above the level of 1.0690 with the target at 1.0825. If the price returns to the area of 1.0660 or breaks down the level of 1.0580, short positions become relevant with the target at 1.0500 and 1.0400. Now, last week, the pound-dollar pair gradually declined to the bottom line of the Bollinger Bands and now could go on to the levels of 1.2340 and 1.2200. However, the price breaks through the range of 1.2515 to 1.2540. The pair might rise to the levels of 1.2640 and 1.2720. Technical indicators point to the possible decrease. Stochastic is directed downwards. MACD histogram is going to enter the negative zone. Now, as for the fundamental news of the week, the report on the UK GDP could provide some support for national currency. Now, in this situation, short positions can be opened below the 1.2340 with the target at 1.2200. Now, long positions should be placed above the level of 1.2540 with the targets at 1.2640 and 1.2720. The dollar-yen pair last week rose to the level of 114.40, which coincides with the Fibonacci retracement of 23.6%, but then was corrected to the middle line of the Bollinger Bands. If the level of 113.40 is broken through, the pair may continue the upward movement towards the levels of 114.40 and 115.60. Otherwise, the price would go down to the levels of 111.60 and 111.00. Technical indicators are in the state of uncertainty. Bollinger Bands are moving horizontally. The MACD histogram is stable. Stochastic is going to reverse downwards. Traders should pay attention this week to the February statistics on the index of business activity in the manufacturing sector of Japan. Long positions could be opened above the level of 113.40 with the targets of 114.40 and 115.60. After the breakdown of the level of 112.40, short positions would become relevant with the targets at 111.60 and 111.00. The pair of the Australian dollar versus the US dollar was trading in a range of 0.7700 and 0.7610 last week. Today, the price is at a level of 0.7700 and can continue to grow to the levels of 0.7755 and 0.7800. If the level of 0.7610 is broken down, the price might drop to the level of 0.7520, which coincides with the Fibonacci retracement of 38.2%. Judging by the technical indicators, price may continue to decline. Stochastic turned down. MACD histogram is decreasing in the positive zone. Now, in this current situation, short positions could be opened below the level of 0.7610 with the target at 0.7520. If the price rebounds off the 0.7625 level, long positions would become relevant with the targets at 0.7700 and 0.7755. Quotes of gold was slowly growing last week and hit the level of 1,243.00. The inevitable correction could actually reach the middle line of the Bollinger Bands at 1,220.00. With the breakdown of the latter, the XAU versus the USD pair may go further down to the levels of 1,205.00 and 1,184.80. Otherwise, the price may return to the level of 1,250.00 and rise above the level of 1,277.20. Technical indicators do not give clear signals. Bollinger Bands and Stochastic are directed upwards. MACD histogram is stable. In this situation, long positions can be opened above the 1,250.00. Pending buy limits can actually be placed at the 1,220.00 mark. Targets for buy orders would be the level of 1,277.20. Now, short positions could be opened below 1,220.00 with the targets at 1,205.00 and 1,184.80. That's all for today. Good luck with your trading.